So I'm just getting off work, finally made it home, about an hour drive back home, said bye to the wife and my little one, and now I'm back in the garage. I got my 220 heater on right now because it is freezing in here, even with a hoodie on. And I got the fan going too to dry out the boat over here, but it dried it out pretty good though. All that water that was sitting in there is gone. It's dried up. I got all that nasty foam out of there. I think that is the 2.5 bags of garbage so far. Now, one of the tougher parts that I'm not looking forward to is underneath the deck. So over here underneath the console, not the deck, this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt area, but I have to do it. Can't complain about it. I asked for this. So I'm a glutton for punishment. But what I'll do is I'll finish this line out, going across, and then I don't know how far in there I'll get, but I'll try to get as far as I can in there. That way, when I put the plywood in, I'll have a better layout. Think about just doing a straight rectangle, semi-rectangle shape for the deck. Just going straight across here, not going in there just yet. But we'll see what I can get out of there. It looks like the plywood does go in there. I don't know how they divided the plywood up, but it looked like they did fiberglass the top of the plywood, and obviously that eventually failed. But that'll be a tough area to get to. But with the new tool that I got from Harbor Freight, the multi-tool that actually works, not an old tool shop one. It's a $40 tool that is making this job so much easier. But so I'll cut that out and I'll get to digging that out. I would do a time lapse, but I actually will be running around in and out of the garage for a little while. I have to go feed the goats and make my lunch for work and a couple other things. But when I come back, I will show hopefully this cleaned out today. Okay, so I got majority of that cleaned out. I'm just taking a quick break. I got a guy coming that possibly wants to buy my runabout boat I have out there. I bought that boat. It's like my first boat. It was a big mistake buying that boat. It's a good solid boat, but it was, just too big for what I thought I was going to end up using it for. I was like new to the game, new to buying boats. It was a bad purchase. The motor was told ran, but in fact it did not run. And a lot of the electrical issues that I had to figure out, it were not so good because you had to match up a wiring diagram for something that's like 40 years old or more. So anyway, he's supposedly coming to purchase this boat for me. That'll help recoup a little bit of money from this. It had an old Merc on it. That's the motor I'm talking about. So I ended up selling that Merc, I think, for like $400. Basically, the guy wanted it for parts. So I ended up selling it to him on like $400 or $500 a few months back, and now I'm just selling the boat to get rid of it for a couple $100. That's still, I'm taking a loss on that boat, but that was my fault. I did not know I was getting into. I was new to the boat game, and I got screwed on it. But I'm only out like maybe $200 more or something. So, with that being said, yeah, I'll be doing that, finishing that up, working my way to the middle area, which I'm kind of dreading, but everything's going pretty smooth. I'm using the Sawzall to cut all the foam, coming back with a red crowbar and then the long black pry bar right there. And it's actually going pretty fast. So with that being said, I'm going to get back at it. And next time you see this, at least this compartment will be clean and we might be able to see underneath maybe one of the sides or both. We'll see how far I get. Thanks. So as you can tell, I am drenched. I'm wearing a hoodie. That's probably not the best move, but to keep all this fiberglass and insulation off me, yeah, it's like a beautiful 70 degrees outside and I feel like I'm in 110 degree weather. So this is what I'm doing. I'm on the boat. This is like day 5 or 6, something like that. I'm not even sure at this point, but I got the stuff cleaned from this side of the seat. Oh my God. Underneath, just lift my respirator open. I have to get the stuff, finish cleaning that out, and then get the stuff from under this seat. But in order to do that, I have to take out, I'll switch the camera around. So in order to do that, I have to get this stuff up. This is what I'm dealing with right now. delaminated wood soaked to the core. This is just one chunk that I got from about the transom area, which still worries me that the transom is screwed up. So, but this is the wood right here. This is what I'm dealing with. All this wet, just nasty, stinky shit. Man, I probably could wring some of that out if I squeeze hard enough. But yeah, we got this garbage bag number 4 or 5. They put these like clips in here too, not stainless. Well, the screws aren't anyway. So this side is pretty much cleaned up. I just have to fine tune it, scrape it out. But I got that multi-tool and I was able to get like really tight up against there. And then all this is just debris. Now I got the cap off, majority of the cap off here. See, that's how, once you cut it up, that's how easy it is to pick it up. That's just crazy. But it looked like I don't even think that's really fiberglass on top. It looks like just a thick paint. Because you can see right underneath it, it's just soaked. So I guess nobody ever thought to put anything back there. Let's see if I get this out. Ugh. See what I mean? This is fiberglass. It's just compromised, I guess, when plywood starts soaking up wood from the foam. It's just, yeah, it's a layer. It's a layer on there. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna post this video. I might add another section after I clean this out, and then I'll post the video. All right, back for. Well, I probably should take this off. All right, hold on. Back for day. I think about 8 days. So, pardon the light. I'm on day 8, and I'll probably put all this together. Maybe whatever I finish tomorrow, I'll put in one video. I'm on the back of the boat. I got the stringers majority taken out back here. I'm gotta go underneath the deck, underneath this. Look how much I pulled out. I haven't made it to that section to clean it out yet. That's all busted up, but it's not cleaned up yet. I hit traffic today, getting off work for like the 3rd time this week. And then I stopped at Menards to get the plywood for the stringers, which is like grade A, outdoor grade plywood. It's $50 a sheet. So I'm probably gonna need 2 sheets, 2.5 sheets. I don't know yet. So I just grabbed one. I got it in my work truck right now. I got to get that out. But looking at the time, it's about 11 o'clock. I haven't ate breakfast. I haven't showered, and I got to work nights again tonight. So I got a garbage can full. It was about half full when I started this morning. I got this garbage bag, about a fourth of the way full. So this back area is almost done. I'm just kind of digging in those valleys that you have when you run the stringers, which I was told that if you clean them out good, you really don't need to follow those stringers if you don't want to. But a lot of people use chisels and clean out those valleys and then put the wood in there as kind of like a placeholder, instead of framing it out and then gluing that new frame into the boat. I guess you could do it either way, but I'm gonna try to dig them out. I was looking for my Irwin chisels. I know I have not super expensive, but a decently expensive set of nice chisels, but I can't remember what I put them, and I was running out of time looking for them. But they should be in a case around here somewhere. When I was doing woodwork and stuff, it should be around here somewhere. I found little cheapo ones like Harbor Freight. These, and they just, I mean, I could sharpen it, but it's really not that sharp. So I gotta find my Irwin chisels. They are super sharp, and maybe I can clean out the valley a lot faster. Being in the back of the boat, I don't have a lot of room back here. Today, I was trying to accomplish cleaning that up, that area in front of it right there, cleaning this up, and then taking off the stringers that run up front, because those are semi-rotten, so I have to cut them. And they still got fiberglass on them, so I'm face masked up, cutting all this stuff out, vacuuming it out. But I think today I should probably stop. So this is day like 8 or 9. I'm running out of time every single day, but so far today, I got this done. I got the front part of the boat cleaned out. I got those valleys cleaned out, going all the way back. I got that mess cleaned up by the helm. I still got foam back there I got to dig out and vacuum. This wood right here on this valley is actually not rotten to the core, so it's been hell to get it out. But like right after that, that part is rotten going underneath and to the back, which I got all those cut, those stringers cut. I just got to finish cutting these, going from underneath to the back. Hopefully it's not a long, arduous job, but it is what it is. I got the plywood. It's not marine grade, but it is grade A exterior board. I got the epoxy resin. It came in yesterday, so I was hoping to make it to that point where I'll be cutting wood today, but it's already like 11 o'clock, so I got to go to bed and do another night shift. So there's no point for me to even stop and try to be cutting boards wrong. But my measurements are 8 inches in the bottom valley, the ones down here, and then the ones up here are 6 inches. And that should give me my deck. Obviously, I'm gonna put, cut it a little high, each one a little high to fit into the valley. So like maybe 8 1/4 or something like that, something like that, 8 1/4 maybe a little bit less. And then I'll put a level to it all to make sure it's all level before I even consider doing anything else. But tomorrow I want to finish getting these stringers out of the back, and then if I can get those out and I have time, I'll start cutting and making sure that they fit in there good, and then I'll take them out, put them on some sawhorses so they can get ready for epoxy, because you're supposed to sand them down and get them all clean. But then the main thing that'll happen hopefully tomorrow is I need to take the grinder with the sanding disc and clean all this old fiberglass, make it nice and smooth. That way the new resin and the fiberglass has a good bonding, a place to bond to, and I don't have leaks. And I might even, since this is somewhat darker, I'm going to probably clean that up too, and then do some epoxy fiberglass work here too in the middle. Because I don't know why it looks like that. Maybe it's just epoxy. But me, I'm thinking that maybe water got in there and set in there. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna try to put all these together into one video.